to you. As agriculture anticipates the signing of the Farm Bill this afternoon, producers are also waiting for the cattle on feed and quarterly hogs and pigs reports. Those will be out later today. Joining us to review market expectations is AFBF economist Michael Nepveux. Michael, thanks a lot for being on the program. So we have a few big livestock reports coming out later today. Could you tell us a little bit about the cattle on feed report and probably what the background is to this?
Sure. So the cattle on feed report provides monthly estimates on the total number of cattle being fed for slaughter in the United States. What USDA does is they survey all feedlots that have over 1,000 head of cattle, because this represents about 85% of the total fed cattle market. Now, these cattle feeders have to provide information on placements, marketings, and overall inventory as well.
What are the experts expecting in this report?
Pretty much across the board, analysts are expecting to see a decline in placements as well as an increase in overall inventory. Average analyst expectations are for the placements to be at 94% of where they were last year, so that's about a 6% decline, while the overall inventory is expected to increase about 2%. Barring any major surprises in this report, pretty much everybody is expecting to see an increase in the total number of cattle on feed.
Well, let's talk about the quarterly hogs and pigs report. Can you give us a little bit of background on it?
Sure. So the quarterly hogs and pigs report provides detailed inventory of market as well as the breeding herd for hogs and pigs. Producers use this information to develop their production as well as their marketing strategies, and the industry uses this information to try and get a better idea of what the overall supply of pork products are going to be in the future.
What are you hearing? Are you expecting any big changes in this report?
Well, most analysts on this one are expecting USDA's streak of reporting a record pig crop to continue with this one. So the average analyst's expectation is for an increase of 3% year over year in the pig crop from last year. So a few years ago, the pork industry put in motion plans to start expanding their herd, and over the next 6 months or so, we should be seeing these plans come to fruition. So we can probably expect 2019 to be more of the same and see record pig crops throughout each quarter.
Is there any China news being factored into either one of these reports, maybe, or any ideas?
Well, at this point, we're not sure how much NASS is taking that into account. If the pig crop in China is being affected as much by African swine fever as some fear that could provide opportunities for the U.S. in terms of backfilling as other countries send more supplies over to China.
AFBF economist Michael Nepveux for joining us here from Washington, D.C. in their headquarters. Michael, thank you very much, and Merry Christmas.